All right, so Cardano, Solana, and XRP just had major developments take place with Grayscale. And this could bring trillions of dollars into these projects long term. And it's not even an exaggeration. It is very likely that we could see these projects bring in hundreds of billions of dollars, best case scenario, even trillions of dollars into the crypto market, because recently we saw that the crypto market had a bit of volatility. We saw Bitcoin go from around $109,000 per coin down to the low 90s. And so now we're seeing a lot of people a little unsure about what's going on with the market. We saw CPI data come out. It was higher than expected. In the US, we saw that inflation came in at 3% versus what they were expecting of 2.9%. They also said the accelerated seasonally adjusted 0.5% for the month versus estimates of 0.3%. So inflation and CPI data came in higher than a lot of people were expecting. So this has caused, again, a little bit more volatility in the market and a little bit of fear. Like we saw stock market, we saw crypto, we saw a lot of things drop. And so in terms of technicals, Bitcoin, really, there's nothing to be too worried about. We're continuing to trade exactly in between this range that we've been talking about. I think it's very likely with where we're currently at that we could see retests again of around that $91,000 per coin range, as we saw just a little while ago. And we've had this lines drawn out for a while, but also if we are to see a daily close above this key resistance at right around $100,000 per coin, then again, it's more likely that we will rally higher. So just keep an eye out on these three key levels moving forward. But like regardless of what's going on with technicals and overall economic data, things are looking really bullish for the overall market in terms of more liquidity coming into the space. And next up is I want to talk about Ember, because Ember is a ZK EVM based layer 2 blockchain designed specifically for business payments. It has like unmatched scalability with over 9,000 transactions per second and transaction costs as low as 0.0001. So this is really designed for scalability, speed, cost efficiency, and really just for all of Web3 and business payments. So the cool thing about this is that since its inception, it has processed over 171 million transactions across 3.8 million unique wallet addresses. And this is something that is really unheard of in the crypto space. It's been building on this success and has offered a revolutionary new staking model, unparalleled performance, and a lot of other features. So you can like already earn rewards from network fees, subscriptions, and staked assets. And so with this, you could get a share of 42 million fuse over 3 years with 20 million airdropped in year one. So absolutely no vesting. So the cool thing is that you can participate in governance, shape the future of Ember, and the best part is that early buyers are going to be getting the highest ROI because they're going to have advantage of all these rewards and all of these other additional benefits that they're talking about. So tier 1 nodes start at just $315, but prices increase with each tier. So the sooner you secure one, the better. Fuse is already like well tested. They've processed, like I said, 171 million transactions. They have 3.8 million wallets. And so if you're just looking at it, it's backed by major partnerships with Polygon CDK, Layer 0 Labs, QuickNode, a lot more. They have the track record with the transactions processed and with the unique wallet addresses. So go ahead, take part in their node sale. Don't miss out on this opportunity because, like I said, the earlier you get involved, the more rewards you're going to be able to get, the more money you could potentially make from their network. Next thing I want to talk about is going to be what's been going on with Grayscale. That is that Grayscale recently filed for the first ever spot Cardano ETF. And so this was a major milestone that took place on Monday, February 10th, 2025. Like, it isn't approved yet, but this is just one of many projects that they have launched ETFs for. This could attract billions and billions of dollars into the crypto market, maybe not directly into these ETFs, but just help bring more institutions into the crypto space, bring hedge funds into crypto, retirement funds, like all of these big investment firms and big funds into the crypto space. So we saw that Grayscale filed for the first ever Cardano ETF, and they submitted an application with the SEC that would be the very first ever Cardano ETF. And this filing was submitted on Monday. It would offer traditional investors regulated exposure to the nearly $30 billion proof of stake blockchain, which we all know is Cardano. This is something that is extremely exciting because a lot of big institutions really don't like investing directly in crypto. They prefer to invest in stocks and be on more regulated markets. So with this, it would allow them to do that. Not only did Grayscale file for a spot Cardano ETF, but also we saw that Grayscale filed for a Solana and XRP ETF. Not just Grayscale, but we also saw CoinShares file for a Solana and XRP ETF as well. So these, again, are top projects in the crypto space. This would bring a lot of liquidity into Solana, into XRP, into Cardano, and just overall institutions more into the crypto space. And if we're looking at what people are saying, what top analysts and investment firms are saying, we can see that a lot of people are saying there are very high odds that we're going to see XRP, Solana, Dogecoin, Litecoin, Cardano, like all of these ETFs approved like over the next few years. Bloomberg ETF analysts James Seyffart and Eric Balkunas view recent filings for ETF products which track top cryptocurrencies like XRP, Solana, Dogecoin, and Litecoin as having very high odds of securing the necessary approvals, since we have seen already a spot Bitcoin and a spot Ethereum ETF. A lot of people were saying, look, if we are seeing a spot Bitcoin ETF, it doesn't necessarily mean we'll see ETFs for altcoins. But once we saw that approval for Ethereum, many analysts just expect that the floodgates are going to open. Now it's just a matter of time before we see other altcoins, because we've already seen Ethereum, so it's likely to see that we'll see other projects in the top 10 cryptos have spot ETFs as well. So that could be like XRP, Solana, Dogecoin, Litecoin, like all of these projects. That's something that is extremely exciting to see. In addition to this, with Cardano, we also saw that Swedish digital asset manager launched Cardano ETP product on NASDAQ Helsinki. So again, this isn't an ETF, but an ETP stands for Exchange Traded Product. It gives institutions an easy way to access Cardano without having to own the crypto directly. And so this, again, would be very bullish and exciting for crypto, for Cardano. It's going to bring a lot more liquidity into the project. So if we're looking at the overall market right now, there's a lot of exciting things going on in terms of institutions, in terms of ETFs and ETPs and more big whales and big names getting into crypto. But on top of this, we're also seeing that there has been a little fear, a little bit of uncertainty in terms of the overall market, what's going on with inflation, but I'm not too concerned right now. I would be, a little more concerned if we see Bitcoin break below this key support right here. If we do see Bitcoin break below the support, you can see there's not really much support left before that $73,000 per coin range. So in terms of Bitcoin, I'd really like us to stay above this key level right here of $91,000 per coin. As long as we see that happen, there's a lot of exciting things going on in the market. And regardless, these are short-term things. Long-term, I'm extremely bullish on the overall crypto market. I'm expecting institutions to get in and be part of the crypto space, put some percentage of their portfolios into crypto. And so long term, regardless, I'm still extremely bullish.